Jim Risch of Idaho is one of those 14 Republican senators who are promising a filibuster to block any vote on tighter gun laws. He's with us now from Capitol Hill. Senator, good morning.
Good morning.
It appears this morning that Senate Democrats have enough votes to foil your effort to filibuster gun control legislation. Does that disappoint you?
Well, of course, it's disappointing when you want to stop a piece of legislation but can't. But no one really expected that we wouldn't get to a vote on this. There's going to be a debate on this, which is a good thing, and eventually a vote, and we'll see how this legislation shakes up. The Democrats are saying this is going to take some weeks to do this, so we'll have plenty of time to talk about this as time goes on.
Senator, how effective is the lobbying from Newtown families on you personally, and what are you hearing from your colleagues?
Well, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather. I watched as all America did in horror at what happened in Newtown, and you can't help but be affected personally by that sort of thing. All of us would like to be able to do something to help those people, and you always feel that way when a tragedy happens.
Have you met with them? Have you met with them?
No, I have not.
Why not?
Well, I haven't had any of them come by my office. Certainly, if they do come by my office, I will meet with them and express my condolences and how I feel about that situation.
Senator, you said,
as I was saying.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, as I was saying, everybody wants to do something to help. One of the problems we have here is this debate here now is focusing on expanding a background check system that simply does not work and casts a burden on people that are exercising a constitutional right. I think everybody has to accept that this is a constitutional right, the right to keep and bear arms. Having said that, we should start the debate beginning at what we all believe, everybody believes, that you should keep guns out of the hands of people that shouldn't have them, convicted felons and people who have serious mental difficulties.
On an issue of such importance, Senator, you said you think the debate is good, but yet you were in favor of a filibuster.
Well, the filibuster is simply a tactic to stop the bill from passing. If you're successful on the filibuster, it's over, it's done. And that would be my preference, is to pass it and move on.
But doesn't the country need and the parents need to have a debate to hear this talked about in one of the most important debate institutions in the world?
Well, there's been lots and lots of debate on that. There's going to be debate on it, and certainly we're going to go through that exercise over the next couple of few weeks.
Can I ask you about Senator Toomey, a Republican from Pennsylvania,
Sure.
has struck probably a bipartisan deal with Senator Manchin. These are two other senators who also have A ratings from the NRA. Do you support their proposal? Would you support it? Are you open to it?
Well, first of all, I don't know what the proposal is. I suspect what it is, it's an expansion of the background check system. What we know for certain is that the background check system doesn't work. The atrocities that were committed at Virginia Tech were done by a defendant, a criminal who actually passed a background check. The atrocities that happened in Connecticut were done with guns that were purchased by someone who went through a background check. Look, I want to keep guns out of the hands of people that shouldn't have them. The background check is not at least under the system we have today, is not a effective way of doing that.
But suppose, does it do any harm? And suppose it didn't stop those people, but it might stop someone in the future?
Well, that's supposition. It hasn't worked in the past, and what you always look at is history. Also, if you look at the background check system, I think probably a lot of your viewers have gone through the background check system. It is just not an effective way of doing this. This is what Congress does frequently. They pass a bill like this and say, there it is, good, look, we fixed it. And the fact is they haven't fixed it, and that really isn't good for the American people to try to convince them that they've actually done something when they haven't.
Senator Risch, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.